What's up, you guys? This is your boy A Wayne here, and what are we gonna be cracking here today is about that. I got the bad genes. It's all your parents' fault. It's never you, kid. It's never you. It's always your parents. You just gotta put the blame on them, and then everything will be fine, because you know it's not your fault. Simple. uh, no, I'm actually kidding over there. I was actually talking about why is the bad genes not going to influence you as much, and what is so important that to realize your self-worth, and it's more than what you have before. Because cracking here today, I was actually talking to my friend, actually, because actually I have this syndrome. It's called Tourette's syndrome, and then it actually makes you have tics. It makes you move around. When you're trying to sit in certain places, you can't keep it quiet. You really can't just keep your body language calm down. You actually have to, move around like doing tics and shit, and to actually, in order to make yourself just calm it down. Just anxiety just had to be relieved from the physical movement. It's so sad. But anyways, I believe this whole tic and Tourette's syndrome has come from my dad, because I often call my dad having this weird tics with his mouth when he was eating. He was like that, doing weird shit, and then I thought he was just having an itch. But often I ask him, when I was little, I asked him, hey, what if this and that, what if that, what if you scratch it a little bit, will you feel better? It's like, no, the itch will still be there and stuff like that. Yeah, it's cool. It's okay. Anyways, yeah. Like, he would just brush it off and switch the topic, and he wouldn't really, he wouldn't really admit that he has this type of problem. Because my mom's just fine. She's just regular, but she's weird. And yeah. Anyway, my dad just he has this problem. I feel like it's throughout his childhood. And I think a lot of people in my dad's side's family, like my uncles and my aunts, they all have similar. I think they all do have, but just like the degree of how much they have. Like maybe a little bit, not obvious, or maybe super obvious, or maybe when they're pretty obvious when they're at home and stuff like that. And it just it kind of bothers me throughout my elementary school life and my middle school, even high school life. Majority of my high school time. Because my reputation, my status in school is, I back in that field is really important. It affects my social life. It affects the people who I hang out with, or it affects to the people that I want to hang out with, or the girls. Excuse me here, or the girls that I'm trying to hang out, trying to get with. That might affect me in a certain degree, because I don't have the, I don't just walk like a regular human being where I just, hey, this and that, hey, yada, 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 hey, this is cool, hey, yeah, man, yeah, cool. And then, I often caught myself just doing crazy, weird, stupid shit, just, how do you say it, like, I will, like, move my leg all the way again, and I will make, like, weird, funny noises where just, like clean my throat when I'm not even, like, having a tic and everything, just doing weird sound. And then often classmates would ask me, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what was that? Like, and I just really make a fucking excuse, like, oh yeah, my throat hurts, yeah. It's okay, yeah, my leg hurts, yeah. Just brush it off like that, and then it often happens too often. My friend, or not even my friend, my classmates start making fun of me because I have this weird problem. And then I'm like, why do I have this problem? And then again, that's how I got into this whole like drug addiction, back in the day, because I want to be cool, I want to have this different identity where, I'm no longer this kid who twitches in class and everything, and I will always blame on my dad where I got the bad genes, and I often tell myself, hey, if I don't fix this right now, if I don't stop, if I don't stop and acting the way I am right now, like, I'm not gonna be okay. Like, my social life will be fucked. Everything will just like being, a huge tragedy almost. So, and every time my dad was like, one pill a day, from the doctors, like this whole like Tourette's pills and all that. And then my dad was be like, yeah, 1 pills a day. And I'm like, if I don't have the bad genes from you, I wouldn't have to take the pills. So my dad he's like, yeah, man, have you heard of this thing called mutation? It's like, yeah, because he thinks that he doesn't have the fucking thing. He doesn't have Tourette syndrome, so he would call me out the, mutant, like fucking mutants and shit, like, the fucking aliens that you see on movies. And I would be like, haha, funny, man. And then at the end of the day, I still knows that, like, at the end it's my dad and everything. But then again, like, once I found out this whole, accept who you are, accept this, your own reality, be the conscious legend in your own reality is more like, oh my God, this is insane. Like, what the fuck? I can actually accept who I am. I don't have to accept, I don't have to, like, remove my identity and get a new one just because I don't want to be me, just because I have this flaws of Tourette syndrome. And interesting enough, I actually tell my friends about, hey, the reason why that I used to tick a lot is because I have Tourette's. Like, I really do. And then back in the day, it's all about, like, my ego, my self-worth and all that. And then, it hurts my feelings when, people just like, hey, why do you do this? Why do you do that? Haha, this guy is so weird. Oh my God. Let's run away from him. He fucking twitches like a fucking freak. It's like that the whole time. And then after I simply embrace, like, the bad genes, the quote unquote bad genes, I accept my own reality. It's like, yeah, I have my flaws, but that's okay. Because at the end of the day, everyone is trying to hide their flaws. Everyone wants to present their best side of themselves in front of their peers, and as soon as they get home, boom, they're back to their flaws. All of their shit will just come out in their bathroom, where they take the nastiest shit on earth that smell like fucking Chipotle after, like, 2 weeks of, like, after 2 weeks being buried in trash can, shit like that. That's how bad it was. And then and they were trying to, like, hide it when they're in school, hide it when they're on social media, because, like, it's insane. Every time you see it on social media, sort of like Snapchat stories, you will see people, like, or girls, and or all these people, they're like, hey, 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 like, smiling, and then, with all their makeup, and they were all their, the good side, the positive side, the flawless version of fucking reality. And then it's insane because we have been institutionalized by this kind of reality where we think that, all my peers, all my friends, all the people on social media, they don't have flaws. So why am I the only one who has flaws? And when everyone thinks that, they start putting up this fake front, where it's a fake identity of themselves, and they're being fake. The people's like, this guy is so fake. Oh my God, yeah. But at the end of the day, everyone's pretty fake. Everyone's trying to qualify. Everyone's trying to hide their true identity with their flaws. They try to hide it. They don't embrace their flaws. They don't embrace the quote unquote bad genes that they have, from their parents, or if they're born to be fat, born to be skinny, born to be ugly, or born to be, like, obnoxious looking, or just they don't have many friends because they blame on their parents, they blame on the society, they blame on the world. It's like, yeah, I really hate school. Because why do you hate school? Because I don't have friends. Why do you don't have friends? Because they think I'm ugly. Yeah. Like, and why do you think you're ugly? Because my parents is ugly. They give me the bad genes, or someone else is ugly. All that. And so again, like, in the end, it's not really about if you're having a bad genes or if you really have some flaws. It's simply because, the ego is too strong, where it makes you think that it matters. But at the end of the day, no one really gives a shit. They really don't. They're so busy on their own flaws that they don't have time for your shit. They really don't. Like, they're focusing on themselves too much. Everyone's focused on themselves so much, and to boost their own ego that they don't have time to mock you. Even they do, it's like one day thing, or even the 2-second thing where they're like, ha ha, this guy's dead, and turn around, oh my god, my picture didn't get enough likes, oh my god, no one's viewing my Snapchat story, I gotta make better picture, I gotta put more makeup, I gotta do more fake front of myself, yada yada yada, so that people can actually approve me, and I can finally get the people's approval, and I'm a validation seeking freak. That's who I am. So in the end, embrace the flaws that you have with yourself, and then simply enjoy this whole freedom, and then you can have it within. And once you totally embrace the flaws, and then forget about the whole bad genes, bad qualities, and the traits that you have throughout your childhood, if you can just embrace it and make a change, not removing your identity, but like to improve yourself into a positive perspective, into a healthier lifestyle, positive, giving people positive feedback, and become a more happier person. That's only gonna benefit you. It's not gonna hurt you, and then it's gonna, your alter ego almost is, you're gonna lower your own ego. You're gonna learn how to be humble, and you're gonna be. I mean, if I put it short, it's like just shut the fuck up. Like the whole wins concept, workout, self-image, nutrition, shut the fuck up. Like the shut the fuck up part, like just bad genes, shut the fuck up. Like it really doesn't matter, because, and again, embrace it. How to embrace it? Just realize that everyone has flaws. You're not alone. You're not the only one who has the flaws, that trying to hide it, trying to figure out the best way to present to people in the best way. You just have to present yourself in the most authentic way, and then you don't even need to get certain approvals. You can just fucking, how do you say it? Authentic manner, embrace your flaws, realize everyone has flaws, and then you'll become happier. You no longer have the dreads, that neediness to have another identity. You are who you are. You are enough. That's it. Like, simple. And if you made it this far, if you watched this whole video, thank you so much. I really appreciate everything. And then hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't watched 2 of my previous videos, please do, and please give a thumbs up if you really enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see future content more about my personal development journey, and what's my opinions about the quick fix on certain mindset and tweaks. And share it to your friends if you feel like you're relatable to the topic, and if you feel like they are relatable to the similar situation where they put up a fake front, they're not being authentic, then please share. Much love for you guys, and thank you so much for watching this. Made it this far. Listen to my gibberish, and I know it's all horseshit, but thank you so much for watching this content. And then leave a comment below if you think you have any questions about the flaws. Why are you not feeling enough? And my parents' bad genes really fucks me up, not just my identity, but like physically. Maybe I have one leg, maybe I have the terrible flaws that not everyone has. Just leave a comment, and I'll respond to you quickly, and give you some best authentic feedback if I can, and give you some quick fixes, and quick fix, and some tweaks that's gonna help you, benefit you in the long run. And again, as always, enjoy.